Have you a computer without internet? Don't worry, in this video, I will show you how to install Arduino IDE completely offline on Windows. This method is perfect for students, teachers, and beginners who always don't have internet. Let's get started. But before we install it, we want to know what's Arduino IDE. So go to Arduino Home, then come over here, we click here and Arduino IDE. So what's Arduino IDE? Arduino IDE is a software that is used to write, upload, and test programs on an Arduino board. Think of it as a workspace where we create the instructions and tell the Arduino what to do, whether it's blinking an LED, controlling a motor, or maybe building a smart home project. And how do you download it? You go to the website which you went to, you click on products, select Arduino IDE, then you scroll down. Here is actually the main Arduino IDE. There are other softwares here. This is the legacy version of it, and you have the cloud, the Android app, and all that Arduino app. So here is what we need: the Arduino IDE 2.3.10. Maybe whenever you may be seeing the video, there may be an updated version of it. When you click over here, you have two types, different versions or different installation packages for this Arduino IDE. The first one here is Windows 10 or 11, newer version, 64-bit. Then you have the MSI installer, which is under variants of Windows installer. Then you have the Windows zip file. So this is the one I love so much, and I'll be using this one to show mostly for offline use and those without internet. So whichever one of these is for Windows, then these both are for Linux. Then this is for Intel processor based Apple PCs, and this is for Apple Silicon processor based PC laptops. So what we need is, I have these two already installed. I have the Arduino zip and also the installer file. So the installer file, let me open it, go to my downloads. So the difference between the installer file, which is this, and this zipped one is the installer file allows you to install your Arduino IDE on that physical computer. While this zip folder of the IDE allows you to move it to your flash drive. That means you can actually run your IDE anywhere, whether with internet or not. As far as you have this folder zipped into your flash drive, you can just plug it into your computer and run your IDE on it without installing it on a physical computer. So I'll be showing you the step for you to, when you are done downloading any of this. So what you need to do is you double click on this installer for you to install it on a physical computer. You look at the license agreement. Of course, you have to accept it. If you don't, you can't use it. Then you select your installation options. Where do you want to install it? You have, maybe you have 3 different users on the computer. You want to install it for everyone using that computer, or you just want to install it for only yourself. Then you click next. Then here you choose your destination folder. I usually like leaving it at default. And when it's done installing, you wait for it to install, finish, and you have your IDE already installed on your physical computer. But for this one, which is actually what I'll be doing, what you need is, when you have your zip downloaded, you right click. You're supposed to have WinRAR on your computer. If you don't have, you can try opening it with your Windows File Explorer. So what do? You right click over here, come to extract all, then you click on it, then it shows you the location you want to extract, and you click extract. It extracts everything inside that zip folder into a folder. It creates a folder like this and extract it inside here, which is what I've done already. So over here we have the IDE and every other packages and software programs that are inside it to make it run well. So having this, that I will not be installing it on my physical laptop because of storage space and some other restriction, but this is perfect. So for those that are using personal computers, like I have flash drive here. If you look over here, you can see that I've copied it to my flash drive, so I can run it from this flash drive by just clicking on this IDE and it opens on my computer. So I don't need to install it on my computer. So these are the 2 ways you can actually run your IDE without internet. So now the IDE is installed, or you can see either installed for those that did the normal installation process or opened it through this zip folder, you have this installed. Now, this is the IDE and it is running locally on my computer. You can see I'm connected to internet. That's why you can see it running all these libraries. For those that don't have internet to access, you have some features that may need internet for the first time to set up, like for instance downloading additional board packages. Like you have your board packages here. To download all these additional board packages, you can see this one is already installed, but if you want to download other board packages, you need internet. Then also downloading third party libraries, you need internet for third party libraries like this. And also cloud synchronization, if you want to synchronize on the cloud with, you have your some SketchUp programs you have written on the cloud and you want to synchronize this with your IDE here. So these are actually when you need internet. But without that, you are good to go. You don't need internet. Now, what you can do without internet is you can actually, over here, you can write your Arduino programs, you can practice your coding, you can look over here, you have some examples of some programs which you can open, blank, and these are some programs that are actually on here. So all these, you can access it without internet on your computer. And if you have a genuine Arduino Uno board, you can actually try connecting it to your computer and uploading the code to it. Now that you have your IDE installed, the next step is learning how to use it. In the next video, I will be explaining the Arduino interface, all these buttons and what they do, and also write our first program for us to run and see it. You will not want to miss it. If you find this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to KinspireTech. Here, we help you fix it, learn it, and build it with practical technology tutorials. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.